Guys, this is video 5. The topic is addiction, choice or disease. It was requested to me by a person very dear to me, and I hope you guys enjoy. I see this controversy and argument all over the place, so let's start by defining what an addiction is exactly. Addiction is repeated involvement in an activity or use of a substance despite harm because it was or is pleasurable on some level. A disease is defined as a disorder of structure or function, in this case, a person. A choice is the act of selecting between two or more possibilities or actions. I think a large part of the controversy occurring in this argument is the interpretations of what the other person's intentions of communication are. I thought of a metaphor to help us through this articulation. Envision a vehicle. It's your mode of transportation through life. When you acquire an addiction, you are suddenly not the driver of the vehicle. The addiction is driving. Yes, you can choose to hop back in the driver's seat. The longer you don't, however, the more things are going to pile up wrong. Because unfortunately, addiction is a careless driver, and it's nice to take a break from the monotony of driving and maintaining this vehicle, but at what expense? So the people saying, well, it's a choice, are saying at any point you can get in that driver's seat, which is stop picking up the pipe, the drink, whatever it is. Yeah, that's absolutely true. At any point you can, or you never had to get out of the driver's seat to begin with. But the people saying it's a disease are saying true, but some of us can't stay awake driving, or I got poor night vision, or whatever it is. Makes it hard to drive. Some of us just have more complications, which would be equivalent to this disorder of function, making it more probable that you would be willing to let this or need to let this addiction drive. We could be talking imprinted behaviors, chemical imbalances, leading to difficulty regulating emotions and impulses, so on and so forth. It seems often like an easier solution to hop over to the passenger seat. Sorry, I had to jumble my notes up here. Rather than figure out the difficulties you're enduring driving all the time. However, the key component missing is what's occurring when you are riding shotgun. You can't maybe see the gas gauge is low. There's a new wheel wobble you don't feel, or things that are easier to dismiss as a passenger. However, what missing aspect either is either one day the driving addiction will kill you given the right circumstance, or you'll be sitting in a messed up vehicle that isn't going anywhere because too much damage has been done. You don't know where you've been driven or where to begin fixing, and the longer you go until you choose to be the driver again, the more complicated it's gonna be. But ultimately, it is a choice, and it's just how taxing the challenge is gonna be. So, how much work will it be to take the wheel? It is a lot more responsibility. I think a lot of people often mistakenly believe they can't overcome the reasons they gave up the driver's seat, fearing, maybe they'll do more damage, so best let it be on the other driver's shoulders. But that's the thing, is you can actually handle it, and you can fix the issues, and you can deal with the complications, but you do have to proactively choose to make an effort. So is addiction a disease or a choice? Well, is a peanut butter sandwich bread or peanut butter? It's both, absolutely. It's a disorder of function, and it's a selection of action. Don't let anyone, including yourself, make you believe you can't handle it. You don't have to be perfect. Not everything has to be fixed. You don't have to know where you're going. But as long as, you're behind the wheel and you're doing what you can, you are on the right path. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and this doesn't raise too much controversy, but if it does, alright. Have a good night. Love you all. Thanks.